Following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
The show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-minute warning.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new episode of 5-Minute Warning. Of course, always, it's your man, Ruben, in the house to give you all the stuff that you won't planning to hear, but we give it to you anyway. And, of course, always with me, my cousin, AG.
What's happening, y'all? How you doing?
Oh, man, you know, I got to ask, AG, like we were briefly talking about before the show started.
Yep.
What, like, because you always say we funny. You know,
I do.
And so I guess my question more or less is, what possessed you to go back into the archives a little bit?
Well, it's part of my job. When we have days off, usually there's a best stuff happening. What's up,
Moby?
And so I have gone through up to episode 170 at this point to get best stuff fodder. And so I'm listening to the show as a consumer of our content. I don't listen to it as like, I'm working on the show, even though I am. So I'm just listening, just to be listening. I have no idea what's coming up. I have no idea what's going to be said. So I'm listening to this like I've never heard it before, which 100, basically 100 episodes ago, 120 episodes ago, 126, I've forgotten. So I haven't heard it before, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm sitting here in the car because I listen to exclusively at work because I have, a pretty long commute.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, put it on, put my earpiece on, and I hit play. And it is some of the most relevant, even though it was like 3 years ago, funny, entertaining, thought-provoking content that I hear on a regular basis. And I hear a lot of podcasts, a lot of really good ones. I dare say, if I don't say so myself, about our show is we are one of the funnier podcasts that is funny. Now, I mean, just to keep everything in its place, because I would never compare us to something like Throughline or Code Switch or anything like that.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about something that can kind of, make you think and it's funny, and even though it's much longer than your average podcast, it keeps your attention the entire time, that is us three. I promise you it is. So the funniest thing that I've heard, and most of the time it does center around Moby, and this is no exception, but sometimes we have some funny things too. But
hold on for a second.
What?
Moby, can you hear us? Moby.
I don't know if he can see or hear us right now.
Huh? No.
Because he looks like he's thinking about something.
He's like, what the hell's going on?
But the funniest thing I've heard in the last couple of days, which would take me back to last Wednesday. So, I'll listen to some Monday. I listen to some, all week long. So, funniest thing I've heard, how kind Moby's grandma is when she's really freaking savage when they're playing games. I don't want none of that smoke. Because there's nothing worse than somebody being kind to you while they're giving you a real behind whipping. I don't want that smoke. I don't want that smoke. So, the other thing, a comment on Moby's mom, which I have met her. She would never strike me as this person because, that's not the vibe I get. But his recollection of what she does, which is absolutely true as far as I'm concerned, it's hilarious. And so it's sad sometimes, but he seems to put a funny spin on it. Him telling his mom to basically mind her business because his wife is number one and how she hates it is hilarious. But that's not really what just snot balls coming out of my mouth, coming out of my nose was. That wasn't it. But what it was when he's like, man, my mom lied about her age so much. We about to be the same age. I was crying. I was like, oh my God, it is so funny. So funny.
Man.
So, and the examples go on and on. They really they go on and on. I mean, every episode is like something funny and something serious, but funny. Like when the kid asked the black girl out, to the prom.
Oh, he had the card
and all that. and Moby like aptly named the kid that he didn't know his name because his name is not allowed to put in print because he's not of age. Was Billy, and we lost him to Billy. I don't think we ever got past Billy, even though he told the whole story and even more stuff was funny. Not the whole story because it was your story, but he told his perspective. It was hilarious, and I was like, bro,
God damn it, Billy.
Exactly. This is your one chance. And I love when he says this. He says it like no one else. He says, this is your one time forever. When he says forever, that's hilarious. So again, I'm on the show. And so I am biased. There's no way I can't be biased. However, my consumption of podcasts lets me know that I am in fact correct in my bias. Within my bias, I am correct. This is a really, really funny show. A really funny show. So I just had to get that out there, man. So that's why I have been listening to old stuff. I should listen to it more often just for entertainment's sake. And I was just putting the best of up there, and I have to listen to it to get the best of.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, like Friday night when I pulled up, I had been listening to it the entire time. And talking about the dude that was in a car chase because I guess there was a robbery of some time. And then he jumped out of the car that he was in and got an Uber trying to get away. And everything we said, but the last thing that we said was, well, actually, Mo was just like hell-bent on selling the car because he just couldn't get over the trauma. He gonna sell that car. But what he said, he said, yeah, but if I have my J's on, I'm gonna keep my J's. Because my argument was, how can blood get all over the place when the bullet is going from his forehead out the back window? Y'all are arguing Pulp Fiction on me. And I'm like, I sort of get it, but I'm like, real bullet wounds aren't that dramatic sometimes, or a lot of times. And it's just like, I don't know about that. I don't know if Jay's gonna get all bloody. He's like, man, they're gonna get bloody, man. And then y'all started with the Pulp Fiction thing. I really couldn't argue. I was like, okay, fine. But he was like, when he said, I'm gonna keep these J's.
Hell yeah, clean those joints.
Crying. You don't even like J's, and you were in agreement. And I was like, what in the world?
You know how much the damn things cost? Hell yeah.
I'm just saying, man.
Hey man, that's what it is. Two things: clean underwear, and J's, bro.
Apparently. So anyway, like I said, man, the show is a great show. It's consistently good, and between we go from Billy the Cotton Picker to Mo's grandma being savage on the QT when they're playing a game. It's all hilarious. While it's picking your mind and making you think a lot deeper, because I think that's the other value to the show. A lot of things that are very deep tend to have more than a fringe of comedy with it.
Yeah,
within the tragedy. Because I don't remember a time where things were so intense that it stayed intense. It's always really intense, but there's some laughter, and some levity to create something you can deal with for an hour and a half or whatever it is. So it's a great show. I don't know. I know what your plan was, but you got more than you bargained for, sir.
I mean,
I mean, you ought. I don't know. You ought to be jumping up and down because it's like what you have done from a personnel standpoint. You couldn't engineer that. Not in a million years.
Hey man, the clock's right is right twice a day, brother. And
Yeah,
I got lucky the two
You
times
did.
I hit.
you did
You
because
know?
I'm sitting here looking at this like, wow. Because it's different when it's Mo and I. It's different when it's you and Mo. It's different when it's you and I. It's
then it
always
was all
different.
three of
It's never the same level of intensity when it's not us three. That's what I have noticed over time. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of these out of the one or two shows I listened to, because I had COVID that time, and there were two shows I listened to that were freaking hilarious that I was not on. But it's still that chemistry amongst us three, it's hard to touch. And so again, as somebody who listens to podcasts like on a regular basis, more than I ever listen to music, this show competes in a big way. So you should be proud of yourself, sir.
Hey man, I'm proud of us because when it's all said and done, like, yeah, I might have brought us together, but we still keep this shit going. Almost 300 episodes. We on 297.
Yes.
Once again, as I always say, longest relationship I've ever been in my life. And hey, it is what it is. I appreciate that. And yeah, man, y'all motherfuckers funny. Like, and combined, man, we're a problem. So anybody out there listening, I would definitely say, please, you will not waste time going back looking at listen to some of our old episodes. You will not, I promise you. And as AG said, he will be putting out a best of soon, and we have more information on that as the weeks come. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody listening. And today is one of those episodes where, yeah, it's about to be fire today because we talk about the one thing that we always talk about that seems to grind our gears: women. And so
They
it's one-
grind our gears.
Yeah, I was about to
mean-
say, speak for yourself, bro. I ain't said nothing yet. And you talking about,
okay.
but I did want to give a shout out to the coldest dominoes player in the world, Ruth Howard, coldest dominoes player in the world.
That is what you said she's the coldest game player in the world.
Hey, yeah, man.
That's what you said like 3 years ago.
Because all my life, when I played games with my grandma, like I never realized there was like I was an adult before I realized, oh, she's talking shit.
You didn't realize that?
No, because look, when you first start learning how to play games, and you're a little kid with your grandma, and she makes comments like, "You sure you want to make that move?" You know what I'm saying? You think as a kid, you like, oh, okay,
Helping you out.
You're trying to help me out. And then one day I'm like, hold on. I watched her play dominoes with my daughters, and she looks at Cadence. You sure about that? And I'm like, oh shit, you've been talking shit this whole time.
Well, see, the funny thing is, two things can be true at the same time.
That's what makes it brilliant. That's what makes it so damn cold.
She
It's
was
like,
actually trying to help y'all out, but
I
since you
never
want to be
knew-
grown,
no, I imagine the question had a double entendre because I imagine when I'm 5 and 6 learning how to play games with my grandma, that's a legit question. You sure you want to make that move?
right?
The problem is I don't know when it shifted from trying to help to talking shit because the words never changed. I just think maybe the meaning behind them maybe have changed.
I mean,
No.
but
There's
I think-
always love there, but she's not afraid to slit your throat. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. If you leave yourself exposed, she's gonna kill you.
I think to answer your question, Moby, is yes. I think it was both at the same time.
It still
Because
is.
my grandma was like that too, man. Playing cards and stuff. I mean, to get on the big people table, to get picked to play spades was an honor as a kid.
Yes.
That means you made it.
Yes.
And hey, Big Mama talk that shit, man. and it don't matter who you were. You could be her own child. She talked shit to you. So imagine what the shit she talked about to the grandkids, and she
You
used
see,
every advantage possible.
you see, in my family, like I always thought my grandma was being nice because she was being nice because she is nice, but I didn't realize that. Oh no, you talking shit because see, all her brothers, like my uncle Junior, I always knew that he was just like, nah, man, I'm just gonna tell you what it is. Like when I learned how to play poker and I had $1 in my hand and they like, hey, you want to play? It costs $1. I put the dollar in. You know what I'm saying? I lost. They took the dollar. I'm like, hold on. He was like, hey, you shouldn't put the dollar up there if you knew what the fuck you was
That's
doing.
right.
And I'm just like, hey, see, I know right from the start how he rolls. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey.
I don't agree. I mean, I agree with. I'm not saying I don't agree because those are your experiences. What I don't agree with is that two things can't be true.
No. See, I think two things can be true, AG, but I do believe at some point in time it leaned a little bit farther away from I'm trying to help you to hold on. I thought you were better than this to you still can't beat me. And but the thing is, all the messages were the same because the words never changed. I just think the intent.
Yeah.
I see that now. I see what
think,
you're saying now. That's absolutely true. But
I
she
would
did
say,
it with
like,
love, though. She killed you with love.
Yeah,
all the time.
It's like you were Fredo.
And like I said, when I watched her play my daughters, I was just like, oh shit. You said the same thing to me just a couple years ago.
Yes.
But I don't know if you said it the same way.
Well, see,
or if you meant the same thing.
At the beginning, she's trying to train you. Then it got to a point where she realized, oh, this little kid knows something. Well, you're against me now, so I got to take full advantage because I'm still older and smarter than you at this moment in time. Now, older you get, it went from I'm being nice to bless your heart.
Exactly. Like it turned into Trick Daddy at the end of You Don't Know Now. Like you gonna learn, but I got to teach you.
And then at that point in time, it was completely about her asserting dominance, letting you know, hey, you may be pleasing other people, but what you ain't gonna do is do that to me.
But you know what? The older I get, the more I realize I so have modeled so much of my behavior after my grandma. And I never even realized I was doing it. Like I realized I talk shit the same way.
So,
I agree.
So let me ask you
the same way.
Let me ask you this, Moby. When your kids were growing up playing basketball, were you that dad that would block their shot?
Oh, you got damn right.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I would be nice about it.
Like you would be like, get that shit out of here.
No, I was like, come on, Carrie, you know, I'm 1.5 feet taller than you. What you doing? or you know, I was talking to her, hey, you sure you want to take that shot? I turned it to my grandma. I'm like, you sure you want to do that? You sure you want to do that? All right.
And then when she did it, that's some cold-blooded shit, Chef. But hey, you know, that's what it is, bro, because in this day and age, you know, tough love is beautiful. But if we never had tough love, we wouldn't have learned as much as we did. The problem is we got a lot of kids out here that don't get enough tough love, and they want to, and you know, parents want to be friends and shit.
Yeah, and I coach a lot of those kids.
Yeah, man. Like you said one time on the show, how when y'all had that ball for the kids at the end of the season, and kids were coming with their moms a joint as their date. It was like, hey, what we doing?
That was the wildest shit I'd ever seen, bro. I was just like, hey, what are we doing? We gotta do better than this, man. I was just like, come on, mama. Like, I get it. Like,
you can't be.
No, I don't get it. Let me stop lying. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, like you can't. I get it. You have reached a point in which you basically have put a period at the end of Men Ain't Shit. and now the only nigga you think worthy of your love is your son. However, you gotta realize from the outside looking in, that shit nasty, bro. Like that's nasty work when you see the mother and the son matching at the ball, and then to see the dad walking behind. It's like, hold on, little. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. Hold on, dude. Like, which one of y'all getting the pussy tonight?
Wow.
Like that's. Like,
Now,
what are we doing?
That was a lot. That was a lot.
He ain't wrong though.
I didn't say it was wrong. I just
Here's the thing, AG. I felt like I was like wrong looking at it that way, but my wife said the same thing. She was thinking the same thing. She was like, "Hold on, there's a lot of," and I'm just like, "Hey, I'm just saying, if we had a son and we was coming to this thing, and you was like, I want to wear matching outfits," I'd have looked at you and been like, "You talking about me and you, right? Not this little nigga." Like, he could be in the same color scheme, but like, I don't want to look like he taking you to prom.
I mean, yeah, like what we doing? Like what we doing? You know? So yeah, man. Like it. I mean, it's about to be 6 years, man.
Oh,
And-
I'm sorry, Ruben. I need to say this before I forget it. And your tales from the rec league, hilarious, bro. Hilarious.
Oh, that's
Especially when a dude was trying to insult you and you didn't, and you answered him, and he did, and you didn't know that he was trying to insult you, and you gave him a straight answer. Freaking hilarious.
W.R. Brown. You wouldn't wear a matching outfit with me.
Yes,
do
but
that?
I wouldn't. But if she suggested it, I would rather her be suggesting it with me.
But you wouldn't do it?
Nah.
Come on, man.
I'm not a matching outfit guy, man.
Bruh.
I'm just not.
Come on, man. You gotta stay married, bro.
Hey, bro, I am. I'm consistent. Like, that ain't never changed. Like, hey, look, AG, I didn't set up no false pretenses. We weren't in the dating phase, and I was like, let's wear the matching. I was like, nah, that's not what I do. Like,
So let me ask you a question. Both of y'all married? It's very.
Yes.
I think it's a fair question. Would y'all wear shirts saying "I'm with them" with the arrow pointed to her, and then hers got the arrow pointed to you? Would you wear a shirt like that?
The concept
you and
I
your
would,
wife?
but that particular thing, I wouldn't do that. Now, I have seen where the football jerseys with Problems 99, and then she's wearing not, and then one. I'll wear that.
Oh, that's dope.
But the concept I would do is just not that particular example you gave. But I would do it.
And Ruben, and she's not gonna believe. I would do the concept that you just said, Ruben, because it said them. So I would be like, hey, if we all four were going somewhere, I would be with them. Like,
Well, what about
her
with
and the
her?
two daughters?
But you wouldn't say with her.
Stop. Okay, so W.R. Brown, stop lying, faking like you would consider a shirt like that.
Hey, once again, I just said,
Hey,
with her, if it was just me and her, no. But if it was all of us, yeah.
so you saying you? So we need to put this on wax.
Yes.
You're saying that if all y'all would wear a family shirt and basically be like mom, dad, and we the two kids, like that. Like yours would say dad on it, Winners would say mom, and the two kids would be like, and us.
You just changed the concept, Ruben.
I'm just making sure.
I'm just saying you changed it because the initial thing was saying arrow saying I'm with them because they are plural. I see what I did there. We're not doing the them in singular form. No. I'm not about to be outnumbered.
You know, he's saying a lot of words, but I don't think he can get out of it, man.
Like I said, I say them, the whole label, like, why do I got to say I'm the dad? You see him? You see him?
I mean, hey, I'm just asking. So you're basically saying your wife comes up with you with a shirt saying, you know, like, I'm with him, and yours would be like, I'm with her. You would not wear that.
No.
All right. So it's all official. Sorry, Winner.
I'm just saying I'm consistent. I'm consistent.
Yeah. You are.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Like, actually, I don't know what I was thinking. I've lost half my mind. So it's awesome. But 6 years today, baby. 6 years. 6 years.
To the day?
The 31st.
That's close enough.
Yeah, this 6-year anniversary.
Well, congratulations, sir. I ask you this every milestone. How do you feel?
I mean, I feel like we went through another year, and we got another 50 episodes on wax, which, for the most part, they're all pretty funny. Every once in a while, we throw a serious one up in there, but for the most part, we pretty funny. You know, yeah, man. Like, once again, longest relationship I've ever been in, and
is this helping your profile, man?
I mean, I don't really put anything about the show on my profile.
Oh, I didn't know if you did or not. Okay.
Oh, hell no. That's why, it's funny. I was talking to my older brother today, and I told him, I was like, look, man, I ain't never running for public office. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, bro, my podcast enough. It's got enough shit up there that would doom me in life.
But you never say any of it, though. Not unless you're saying it would be guilt by association.
Yeah, I'm about to say, AG, I think a lot of his might be guilt by association. Because
we're
they be like,
oh,
yeah, I can see the campaign ads against you now. Ruben Brown. He does a podcast with a sexist. Put a picture of me up there. He does a podcast with a racist. Put another picture of me up there.
Hey, can I be the misogynist?
Oh, well, yeah. And this guy is a misogynist. And it puts a picture of both of us.
He doesn't like women. Why would you think he likes women's rights? Exactly. That's why I would never do that, because it's too much baggage, man. And I mean, honestly, those cats, they will find some shit that I've said in the past that I forgot I said. Who knows, man?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Actually, AG, he has said enough hater statements up here. Where
the pet people would kill you.
Yeah, you probably could get enough hater statements up here.
And Ruben Brown doesn't like
dogs.
your children.
Yeah.
So how is he gonna help?
He's gonna kill your pets.
Your kid liked Christopher Robbins? Ruben says, fuck him.
Ruben doesn't like kids. He wants to kill Christopher Robbins.
Yeah, he wants to kill fictitious kids. Imagine what he'll do to your real life kid.
I mean,
hey man, am I the only one that like looks at these ads about every politician and just go, are people actually swayed by these ads?
No,
bro. I looked at the one.
I mean, I know people have to feel like there's some investment in it.
They're vindicated. I don't think
because they're spending so much money on it. But I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe I am giving people too much credit, which I've done before. Maybe I'm giving them too much credit. But like, I ain't never watched no ad and been like, oh, you know what? I'm not gonna vote for him now. You know what? I was thinking about voting for her, but after seeing that ad, I just can't do it.
Oh man, I liked him, but he wanted to kill somebody's kids. Nah, I'm good. Like, what the?
Especially the conservative ones against the Democrats, man. That shit be. He voted to have child molesters go in the bathroom with your kids, and I'm just like, we had a specific bill for that. Like, yeah, that's an oddly specific bill. That
as my wife says, like every time something like that comes out, oh, so they're gonna give you a sex change between classes, right? That's what they're doing. And I thought about what she said the first time. I said, is that what they're trying to say? That's exactly what they're trying to say.
But AJ, yeah. I'm just thinking, like, they're saying he voted for a bill, and I'm thinking, all right, my problem doesn't start with the fact that you're saying he voted for this bill. My problem starts with who the fuck wrote this bill that you're talking about?
Dude, you be talking about? Where did shit come from? Like, what are we doing? Oh my god. Let's see, Mocha Cowboy. This ad is fair, not taken out of context. Yeah.
It's not.
Bro.
I mean, Peter would kill you, bro. I mean, you'd lose the election just on that.
Oh yeah, man. Like,
because all the dog lovers, come on.
Oh my god, that's my problem now.
And actually, if Mo B wouldn't call you on it, you might skate.
Nah,
because you'll say something and no one's saying anything, and then Mo say, "Wait a minute, why you hate kids? Why you hate pets?" And then after that, oh man, it's over with now. Because
you know what, man, you're right. I am like your worst campaign partner, man. Like
it's like he's your best friend that that like wants you to win and like says everything to help you not win.
AG, are you saying that I'm Ruben's Epstein?
Oh God.
No,
Am I the friend that he's gonna have to act like
No.
we ain't all that cool?
No.
no, that's not it at all. It's just that you definitely highlight his bullshit. Like you go after him if he says anything cross, man. I mean, and that's the other thing that I noticed a lot listening to older shows. If Ruben come out his mouth crooked, you're like on him like white on rice.
AG, misery loves company, man. So I'm just saying, like, yo, if I be out here looking flawed as fuck, I'm taking him with me.
Wait a minute. But when do you look flawed though? That's the question.
Hey,
What do
look,
you
man,
think?
I may look I'm consistently flawed, but
Well,
it's still
so is he. But what is your flaw?
well. See, here's the thing: Ruben be trying to skate around his like
Yeah,
his
he'll deny it in a minute.
unpopular
You do that
things,
quite often.
and
You'll
I'm just
deny
like
it. You'll-
I'm just like, nah, man, you're coming with me. You're coming with me.
yeah. Ruben reminds me of a woman I used to date, man. You'll say, Ruben, that was awful. And just like, I'm not that, I'm not this, I'm not that. And then Mo's like, well, let me tell you. And then he proceeds to list of
So,
yeah, you're that guy.
so AG, I go through this podcast almost like I used to play Halo back in the day. For any video game players like who played Halo back in the day, I was not the most skilled Halo player. I was not.
Okay.
I was okay. I wasn't the trash dude, but I definitely wasn't the most skilled. But I did acquire a skill. And that skill was plasma grenades.
Okay.
Because it was like a panic reaction. If somebody charged me and I knew they was about to take me out, I was fucking great at this plasma grenade, which is like, I'm gonna throw it. I'm about to die, but you coming with me.
And see,
Is that your relationship with Ruben?
So AG, let me give some more. The thing about plasma grenades where they stick to you.
They stick to you.
Oh, so if he hits you with one, you're
it?
gone.
So
Because
you're
blowing up.
So anytime somebody would drop in on me and I didn't expect, I was like, oh shit! But that plasma grenade was like a second instinct. I would just throw it, stick you, and I'd be like, well, I got you, bitch.
And then after you shoot him, he's like, you look down and you see your shit glowing. It's like, fuck. The next thing you know, your ass dead too. It's like
you're coming with me.
Here.
You're coming with me.
Yeah, it was a straight up bitch move, but hey, it
How
works.
is it a bitch move?
Because he would also do other shit, like he come from behind you and stick you with a plasma grenade.
Goddamn
Next
right.
thing
You know, you just blow the fuck up.
War game?
It is. That's not the point.
So there's a line in a cult classic, Fear of a Black Hat. He pulls out the gun. He says, "And I ain't dying alone." That's literally me. Like, I'm just like, I'm not dying alone.
Oh, Moco Cowboy, can we get a Halo 5-minute warning sting? Definitely not. Man, I haven't played Halo in how long? 20 years?
It's been a minute, man.
Yeah. I suck at it then. I'm pretty sure I suck even worse now.
Lost a lot of light in study time.
A lot of time.
Well, my question is, did y'all ever watch the show?
No,
Nah.
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
For what?
'Cause I remember having the game because I got the first gen Xbox and that was the game that came with it. I never really played it, but you know.
Bro, I missed so many classes because of Halo.
Are you serious? So video games were legit addictive like that.
In 2000? Oh, hell yeah.
Oh man.
That's when the Xbox came out. It had Halo, man. Yep. You got to be at class 10 minutes. Nah, I'm going to play Halo all day.
AG, man, I learned electronic setups because of Halo 2. Because you could have 4 people on each TV screen, and we learned how to get multiple TV screens in different rooms of the apartment.
Yeah.
So we had like every TV in the apartment with people on it.
Goddamn Halo party, man.
And that was intense.
So wait a minute, this is before online play then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It got real up in there, man. Got real up in there, man. There were some things that were said during
a lot of chords.
Yeah, there were things that were said during some Halo games that I'm not proud of, man. I'm not proud of.
So wait a minute, were y'all
A
able
lot
to
of
communicate?
slurs, man. A lot of
Were y'all able to
slurs.
communicate though? Did y'all have like the headphones like you're wearing right now?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
But I
Or we
mean, a
just
lot of
yelled at-
times you could just hear, like even
Yeah.
in other rooms, we were like so close to each other,
Oh,
you could
okay.
hear.
There's
Okay.
a lot of shit talking happening, and it was not all nice by any means.
Well, by design, it's not supposed to be nice. But did it cross the line though?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah. There were some things that were said that under most circumstances
On hand?
would have
It's
led
fighting
to
words.
fisticuffs. Yeah,
Oh,
it'd
yeah, definitely.
have been a bit of a brouhaha.
But they were in the other room, and you were still playing, so you really couldn't get up and go do that.
And the worst thing, yeah, we're about to nerd out for a second. The worst thing was people with their different screen names. Like the screen names would almost be the most infuriating because when you got killed, it will put the screen name. So we had a boy, and I will not say his name, but his was always the rapist. It looks like therapist, but he capitalized it so it said the rapist. So it'd be like and he would say it. And he would like literally be in the other room saying
The rapist for 2.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that shit was the rapist for 2.
Hey man,
I don't know what to say right now.
AG, serious
Yes.
shit went down during Halo. To a point, I'm gonna tell the story, Moby. We're playing Halo. It's super intense. The phone rings, and it's somebody's significant other.
Who's out of town? Like she's
Yeah.
it's not a relationship where she lives in the same area. She
Yeah.
lives another state.
It's a long distance relationship.
Wow. Okay.
And he's like, yo, man, such on the phone. Tell her I'm playing Halo. I'll call her back. Bruh. You talking about pin drop? Oh my God. Everybody was like, are you shitting me? Like, yo,
He
Seems
told
like-
somebody that's calling from out of state.
bruh.
I'll
she was
call her
like on the
back.
other
I'm
side of
playing
goddamn country.
Halo.
Yeah. Hey, I'm playing Halo. I'll call you back.
Wow.
And the rapist said the greatest line ever right after it. Like, cause like Ruben said, we all got quiet. Like we're still playing, but we're all like, we don't really like. We can't even talk shit right now because we like I don't like what.
That's a little far.
Because I'm just thinking, yo, this nigga is willing to do everything to win this game. We ain't got a chance. Like, this nigga said, "Fuck vagina." Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, I need to quit this game because I'm not willing to lose what he's willing to lose to win this game.
Did you think that you were not worthy enough to play the game?
No, I just realized I will never beat this dude because he wants it more than me. You know, sometimes you just look across and you just go, "Oh, this motherfucker want it more." Like, it's
Oh, yeah.
just
So you saying that dude had more heart than you?
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, man, absolutely. I realized that day, hey, man, we've been on a futile mission for a long time because honestly, one of the only reasons I wasn't even really big into the game, but I started playing and he was so good and he was a nice guy. He was like my grandma talking shit. He was one of them nice dudes and he'd be talking shit and laughing and his laugh. Just yeah, it was just infuriating, man. So I was just like, yo, I'm gonna beat this dude. So like I was like, it was like a Rocky montage, man. Like I'd be in the middle of the night practicing. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna take this nigga out one day. Like one day. And I did take him out one day, and it hurt his heart. It did hurt his heart because one day I was locked in, and Ruben, you remember that everybody knew I was locked in because I wasn't even talking. I was just quiet the whole time. I was like, nope, I'm locked in.
Well, I have two things. Number one, you are not allowed to clown me because I say triple syllable words because you use in a correct way in a sentence double entendre. I was not ever never gonna let that shit go. I was like, this motherfucker talking about me like a fucking dog. Fuck him. Double entendre? Okay. He's gonna hear about this shit. Second thing is, how long would y'all play? What would a session last?
Oh my,
I mean, nobody got shit to do.
Yeah.
Well, y'all make it not have shit to do because you're skipping class. I mean, would it last like all day?
Well, I mean, like
it could last. It started at night a lot, and it could go on till
wee hours of the morning.
Oh yeah.
I think we did it. I honestly think we did like 6 hours one time.
Yeah,
my next question is, did you ever lose money behind the game? Did you ever call in?
Nah.
Oh, so did nobody lose no money?
First of all, you think I'm about to bet with a nigga that's willing to lose vagina over this game? No, sir, bro. I don't do that type of stuff, man. Like, hey, he got it, bro.
I didn't know, because like Ruben is skipping classes and he's paying good money for this. I feel like, the next extension of that question would be, did you ever call out from work for the game?
Nah, man. It's like, I never called out.
I never called out for work. Nah.
Okay.
I mean, there are limits, bro. There are limits.
School so that's the next level. You ain't ever reached that.
Well, I pay for school, so I go when the fuck I want to go. Like, I was paying for that shit. So
I hear what you're saying, but I'm like,
But I will say that, like, nah, man, there are limits. And we would rather take your pride than take your money. Because having your pride in our hands was much more valuable.
Oh, no, I wasn't talking about regular goal. I was just saying, did you ever skip work for it? That's all.
No,
hell no.
Okay.
That's sickness.
Well, for some people, it's not. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
that's what I'm
saying. We want that. I mean, shit, bills got to be paid.
I hear. Look, man.
I'm
just letting you know there are people that have skipped work and lost a lot of stuff over a game. I'm just saying.
The rapist did say, after like a long moment of silence, you got to marry her, right? And we all basically just was like, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you got to.
And they did.
Yeah.
They got
married. Yeah, they did. They did end up getting married. I was like, but like, you got to marry. Because what bothered me, because I wasn't an evolved enough man at the moment to even understand that this was a possibility. So, at 2021, I'm not convinced that women like guys. I think women were liking the representatives that we were showing them. So the idea that like he found somebody at that age that he could just say, hey, I'm playing Halo, and her response was, okay, tell him I'll call him back. We was like, yo, what's it like to have a woman like you? Like actually like you, not the motherfucker that you gotta act like you are around her. Like she legit likes you. What how does that work?
It's a fair question, because it took me till 45 years old till I found one. Or
they're married. They got like 2 kids and shit.
Yeah, I hear you. It happens, but you got to be patient. It happens.
But I mean, honestly, we were just all like in awe, like, yo, bro, you just told this chick you was playing Halo. She called you long distance. This 2001, 2002, motherfuckers paying for long distance. They just calling you long distance.
Yeah.
On the room phone, because we ain't cell phoning it yet.
Yeah.
Not for real.
And you just like, nah, you know what it is, chick. I'm in my Halo session right now. You know what it is? And she's like, cool. Okay. I do know what it is. You do that.
Yeah, you got to marry that one.
I was mind blown, AG, because I'm just like, yo, I've been trying to find things to say to not tell a chick that I'm in here playing Halo.
So you out here trying to find a lie.
Yeah, I'm out here trying to find anything to say so I can keep playing Halo without saying I'm playing Halo.
Yeah.
I remember being AG. It got to the point where like I would be sad sometimes when a young lady came over, because I'm like, fuck, I gotta stop playing Halo because I can't let her see me up in here with the bros Haloing it out till 3 a.m.
Why not?
Because AG at the time it didn't even register to me that you were allowed to be yourself around a woman.
I get that though. I do really do that. I do get that.
And I mean, look, man, I can't tell you how many conversations that I've had with a significant other because I'm playing with Mo B. We're doing Madden or something, and she's like, "What you gonna do?" What are you doing? No, I'm just chilling tonight. All right, I'm gonna get on this. And then you have a conversation about why you not doing nothing with her. Like, I can't have my peace. Like,
No, you're not. No,
exactly.
no,
I mean,
can't have it.
bro, and that's
Hey yo,
you know,
I'm gonna have to show y'all a clip. I died laughing. So it's a couple, and the guy is asking her if she ready to go out to eat, and she's like, "No, I need like 45 minutes." And he turns his PlayStation on, and it makes the noise, and she goes, "Okay, I'm ready."
Yeah,
And he's
exactly.
like, "The fuck?"
Cheat code. Cheat code.
Yeah, and he realizes, oh shit.
Yeah.
Anytime I go to play the PlayStation, she's instantly gonna want to do something. He's like, "What do you want to eat?" And she's like, indecisive. He turns the PlayStation controller, and she just instantly says what she wants to eat. And I'm just like, and she's like, "Why do you have a PlayStation controller?" And he's like, "No reason."
It's hilarious, man. He's right about that part. It's freaking hilarious.
It is so true, man. It's so true.
and man, I see these stupid videos when chicks out here be erasing dudes, NBA players.
Hey man, when I saw that clip, bro,
Jail. I'm in jail.
I have never. This is gonna sound like an inflammatory state, but I have never rooted for domestic violence so much. When I saw that clip, I was just like, "Look, I don't want you to kill her. I don't even want you to like real. I don't want you to like really injure her. But I just give me one, like reach down by your ankle and just swing up
from the heaven below."
Yeah, like on your way to try to high five Jesus, her chin just gets in the way.
Does it get to wear a ring?
Huh?
I wouldn't be opposed to a ring, but it's not a requirement. It's not a prerequisite. I just
But it is on the table.
It's on the table. It's on the table.
It's seeing those videos. It's seeing women selling dudes PlayStations and Xbox and shit like that. Like, bitch, that ain't yours.
It doesn't
Like,
matter.
what are we
It
doing?
doesn't matter.
Man,
It doesn't matter.
AG,
Yes,
I might be in jail.
I hear you, but you'll be in jail for not, because
I mean, hey,
no one's ever going to convict a woman of doing that. That's never going to be a reason for you to get lenient.
or you know what? You're right. I might not go to jail, but she might go to jail.
You know what,
No,
AG?
she gonna
Moco
jail.
Cowboy just raised an interesting thing. I don't know if you would get significant time, because I'm willing to bet there's one nigga in the jury that's gonna be like, "I understand, brother."
And you know what? And that's the same fool that would be excusing Wadier. They would be like, "Nah, you got to go.
I
You got to
mean,
go." They would never let you be on a jury.
bruh,
No.
like,
But
yeah,
you never
man.
know who that dude gonna be, AG. You
They
never
ask
you
They
just
ask you questions.
they
man.
ask a lot of questions,
Lies.
man. It's not even about lying, Ruben. It's something different about when you see it, because they might be asking. He's like, "Nah, man, ain't never no reason to do nothing like this, blah blah blah." And then they show him in the courtroom, and he sees the clip, and he's like, "Hold on, that bitch just deleted your profile for no. Hold on, you make how much money doing that shit?"
Yeah.
Oh,
Like-
yo, hey, my nigga, like, hey, you know, sometimes you gotta smack a bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to be that guy.
Intro number one.
I mean, like, and that's the thing, man. I be
And
seeing
we are
this.
not condoning it. We're just
No.
simply saying, as Chris Rock says, I understand.
Yeah. Nobody, there's domestic abuse is not anything we condone on the show.
Not at all, man. Like, I don't even like making light of it in that
Yeah.
sense. But
I am
however,
sure there are-
I do really be like, man, I was rooting for it when I watched that clip, man, because I could see how much it was hurting him in that clip, man. Because he was just like, "Nah, man, you playing." And then when he said, "How you think I pay for this house? How you think?" I'm just thinking, "Oh my God, bro, you gotta smack her. You got to like I mean, I don't want you to, but I kind of need you to, and that makes me feel bad about myself." But like at this point in time, I'm willing to feel guilty about you slapping the shit out of her. I'm willing to take that guilt on.
I just want to know. I just want y'all to know there are women in all of our lives that do not appreciate us criticizing. And now you talk about, nah, Yeah, we're all sexist and misogynist.
But here's the thing.
I'm
Here's
going
the
to
thing,
own
AG.
that. Hey, AG,
It's funny,
I
but I'm
will-
just saying.
it's that sword I shall fall on. That hill is the hill I will die on.
I hear what
But
you're
I would
saying.
say this. I would
hear
say
what you're
this,
saying.
AG. I'll
What's
say
that?
this. I think. Well, I'm not with one, but hopefully the one I get with. I would hope that the women that are in our lives will understand where boundaries are.
No.
No. I'm saying like your wife would never do anything like that to you,
Right.
and Moby's wife would never do anything like that.
I hear you.
And
But that doesn't mean that they appreciate hearing this.
Oh no, but they probably just. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if one of them was like, "Well, I mean, she messed with his shit. Like, what we doing?"
I promise you, my wife would say that too, but she would also probably be like, "Did he have to knock her front teeth out?" Just
Well, he
saying.
did.
Oh
That's
no,
what
he
I'm
was
saying.
he destroyed everything around her.
Yeah.
Because I already know the video you're talking about, Mo. And it was
I mean, they're a couple.
Wow.
They're a couple. But you know what? The first thing I would do, I wouldn't destroy any of my shit. I'd just be like, "You guys to go." Like,
Yeah,
right
there's
now.
only one move. Get out.
Yeah, you got to go right now. Like, go. I'm
Hey,
not
look,
going.
It's funny because like I feel like on the outside looking in, I was more upset because I'm viewing it because I do know in my life if I ever get that upset, I really believe and not believe I've experienced it. My brain does a factory reset where I like get so upset that eventually it just like resets and I don't be upset no more. Like it's like I just
You said that
completely
before.
I
Yeah.
completely disassociate from what's going on because it's almost like my brain is protecting me from me because
Yeah.
my brain is like, hey, you can't really deal with this right now. So what we got to do is we got to reboot this whole shit up. we got to start over.
And I've seen him reboot, so I know it's possible.
And I've heard the stories.
Well, once again, I just got so mad. It was just like I'm not even mad no more. It's like just you got to go.
That story you told about the girlfriend that destroyed something your grandmother gave you?
Yeah, it's like
you snapped.
You
and
just
you
gotta
did
get
just
out of
that.
here. Yeah, you just got to get out.
It's time
of
for
here.
you to go.
You just can't be here.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't care where you go.
you just can't be here right now. Like we can't coexist in this space together. Like my reality no longer needs to include you in it.
I mean, there's nothing worse than a cop looking at you because you called the cops because she's got to go and she ain't leaving. And the cop is trying to understand why they were called for her instead of him. Because most of the
usually
time-
it's the other way around. So I understand the
Exactly.
confusion.
It's
And,
just like,
I could see him being confused too when I'm like, hey, she just can't be here. And I'm just like, I don't can you take her somewhere?
yeah, she got to go
And
somewhere else.
I was like, I will pay for her to be somewhere that's not here. Just not here.
I love that. Here
Yeah.
being the operative word. That
Hey
is so
man,
cool.
and that's the thing, right? You know, and look, once again, as we've said numerous times, none of us out here condone that type of violence. However, you at least got to be smart enough to be like, look, I don't care where you go, you can't be in my presence, and this is my house. You have to go. And
Well,
the laws say that because I live here, my name's on this deed. You got to go. I don't care what mail you got here. You just got to go somewhere for the night. And then maybe in the morning, we might talk, or your stuff might just be out in the front yard. I don't know. But right now, you got to get the fuck out. Because I think it's interesting how dudes be leaving their own house. Like,
It's that training we talked about a month ago.
Ruben,
talked about
what it is, and I realized at that moment in my life, I kind of had arrived because I had enough money where I could pay for peace.
Yeah.
Because if I was broke, I would have just had to leave myself because I could no longer afford to keep the peace here. But I'm gonna find peace. It just can't be. I didn't have enough money to find the piece there, so I would have had to exit. That's what often happens. Like a dude will leave when he can't afford to keep his piece there. That's what generally happens. Like the whole sleeping on the couch thing when she's mad. That's not even about peace. That's many times I feel like that gets seen as a punishment, but a lot of times them dudes are volunteering to be out because they just like, all right,
I
I
can
ain't
play
got
my game now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can play the game now, or I don't have to hear you talk because like you don't want to be in my presence. That's the silent treatment only works when a motherfucker want to talk to you. That is low key a secret that guys have been keeping for a long time.
Yeah,
The silent treatment only works when he wants to talk to you. And the only reason the silent treatment works sometimes the way women thinks it does is because we don't necessarily want to hear your voice. We just don't want to hear this shit later. So we'd rather hear it now.
Get it out the way.
Get it out the way because we ain't trying to hear it because we are the worst later. Because most guys ain't built to work in reverse.
Yeah,
we're not built to work in reverse. If you want to frustrate any man, say something that happened last week that bothered you.
God.
Oh my God! Like
Why
he
you
can't
bringing up
deal
old
with
shit?
it. He can't deal with it. Like between hypothetical questions and questions about the past are things that like are probably the reason I don't have hair right now because I just can't. I can't deal with it, man. And if you do both, if you ask me a hypothetical question about the past, I will just factory reset. I just can't. I just like, bro, like I
can't be here.
I can't be here right now, bro. Like I don't want to live in this space.
He don't want to live in this space. Okay.
Well, go sleep on the couch. Well,
that's the whole point.
That's a win.
Exactly.
Well,
I mean,
don't say it out loud, but
in my house, that's never a win because I don't have a lot of pride about a lot of things, but the one thing I do have pride about is like I will hold firm on this statement for the rest of my life. If you mad at me, why am I leaving?
Yeah.
Like, see, here's the thing. I ain't gotta like nobody to lay in a bed. Like this,
that's comfortable.
Yeah, I'm laying in the bed. If you got that much of a problem with me, you go. I will stand on that. Like, hey, if you got that much of a problem with my presence, like maybe you need to leave the room.
Hey, the couch is good for you. Later.
Now, what I will say. That's happened, and then I go down. I'm like, hey, why are you on the couch? Because what I don't like is like if you are mad at me and you leave, can you at least can I get a heads up? And I know I can't be the only one, but like I really am that stupid. Like, and what I mean by that is like you can't just be mad at me and I don't know what I did, and I go, "What did I do, or what's wrong?"
Oh my God!
And then, not even the the whole don't be mad, and then tell me nothing's wrong. Like I don't know how to detect if somebody's angry.
I mean, because one day you nothing's wrong. Cool, I'm gonna listen to that, and don't bring that old shit up later. Like, what we doing?
Hold on, is she threatening me? You was gonna do that anyway.
She said, noted, hypothetical questions and the past. See you later.
You was gonna do that anyway.
I mean,
you maybe not at the same time, but I guarantee one of them was gonna happen.
I wonder who's gonna be sleeping on the couch.
Not Mo. She the one with a problem, apparently.
I mean,
she led
with noted.
she is going to ask a hypothetical question because she can't not ask a hypothetical question.
How often does this happen?
Hypothetical questions?
Yeah.
All
Oh
time.
man, that's part of her speech pattern, man.
Wow.
That's part of her speech pattern, man. You see, here's the thing, because like when you watch videos and when you watch clips and you watch other people do things, like she's constantly, and I get how her brain works. She's constantly like, "Hey, I wonder how we would react in that situation, or I wonder how he would react in that situation, or what does he think he would do?" And all I hear and knows are hypothetical, on top of a hypothetical. Your hypothetical is about your hypothetical. You're asking me a hypothetical question based on a fictitious situation that we're never going to be in, but you want to know how I feel about that. And then you ask me about feelings, which is a whole nother can of worms, because like I don't actually feel anything about something that doesn't happen. Like, I don't know how that works. Like, I don't know what to tell you about what I'm feeling about a situation that's not happening. Like, I don't understand how I'm supposed to answer that question. My firm, logical, based in reality brain does not function well on hypothetical feelings. I'm just not good with it. It's a flaw that I have. It's not that's not even her fault. It's my flaw.
Whoa. How is it your flaw?
It's my flaw because I can't engage in the conversation that brings her such joy. She finds joy in hypothetical, and all I'm doing is I'm robbing her of her joy.
But what about the part where you guys are two different people?
Look, that part exists, AG. That has nothing to do with her happiness, AG. We're focusing on what's important here, which is how she feels about this situation and what I cannot provide in this moment. Because I'm sure there are guys who can engage in these hypothetical, stimulating conversations, and I can try. But I mean, maybe 2 hypothetical statements in, man, I'm burnt. Like I ain't got it no more.
2. You've got
I
better.
don't know if you can get through 1.
Man, I can get past the first one, man. Because sometimes it slides in, and I'll be like, I see what you did there, and I'm gonna entertain it. But then she can't ever just take one, AG. It's never enough. If I engage for a little while, she's got to keep going. And I get it, man, because it's like, you can't give an addict just one hit, baby. Like, I get it.
Wow.
Oh, you can't
All right.
give an addict just one hit. Wow.
That's pretty good intro right there.
I don't know.
I'm glad I ain't got to make this decision. Oh
I
man.
mean, I really wish like I understood why it's portrayed like it's a prize to be on the intro. Like,
It kind of is. I mean,
but why?
he's the funniest guy on the show.
Or you say the
That
funniest
moment.
thing on the episode. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I just talk the loudest and the most passionately about certain things.
Oh, sir, that's not true at all. Because if you talk loud and passionate about stuff that wasn't funny, I just wouldn't put you on.
Well, and I don't think we're loud at all. I just think
I'm quoting what he said. I'm just
Yeah.
that's
just
not
think we're
true.
And I guess loud, I don't mean actually in volume. I mean, I do go off on tangents about certain situations, and
we all
I
do.
just but I feel like the shows keep being around the things that do kind of get me going the most. Like, now, if we talked about a certain Tyler Perry movie, AG would be all the way up.
Yeah, that's top 5, man. That's forever top
all
5.
the
Man.
way up.
That is forever top 5 of
shit
that's ever happened on this show.
You
I
have
try to get out,
day.
they pull me back in.
You totally
Bruh.
like. I have felt that way about that movie, but nobody ever phrased it with the passion that you did. I was just like, that motherfucker knows. Like, I feel like you were speaking for every dude that watches Tyler Perry movies and goes, when did anybody why are male characters like this? And Mike, Did you not? Have you never met a man?
I think more importantly, the question I ask myself is, how does this bitch keep winning?
No, I've never asked that question because I
No, he
know
told us
how he's
why. He
winning.
told us why. He told because he said the
yeah.
first thing he said after I was done is like this. Tyler Perry is not making these movies for you, Ruben.
Yeah, I know that.
He's not.
I know. But yeah, fuck this.
But actually, when I said that, the last thing I would have ever thought, even when I was watching the movie and I was feeling all these feelings, I never thought I was the only person that felt this way. I'm looking around, everybody's clapping. Like, really? Did y'all just say? Never mind.
Did you
Nah,
see
all
this
those
bitch just
women
get
are
rewarded
clapping.
for bad behavior?
All those women are clapping. Let's be real here.
Maybe because
Because-
maybe because like I
That's-
said, man, when I first it just seemed, but then at the same time, there was a lot of Tyler Perry-esque things going on, like the what is Steve Perry? Not Steve Perry. I'm sorry, Steve Harvey. What is Think Like a Man? Those films were out around the same time.
Yeah.
So you had all these women-oriented films that like men ain't shit, the same kind of theme or whatever it was, and I'm like,
Yeah.
is nobody looking at this for what it is? And I just thought I was the only one. But when you had that question, I remember it was like it was yesterday reading
Bro.
the question of the day.
Just didn't. I'm telling you, man, I've never been more shocked at you ever, because you came with the visceral that I did not expect. And I was just like, I remember vividly looking in the camera like that. I remember vividly. I was shocked. And then I just remember later on, I was talking to Moby. I was like, bro, what just happened?
Greatness. Greatness
was-
just happened.
It was the most
He said
awesome thing to
greatness.
happen on the show.
Man, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you that
Hey, AG, as somebody who's been called a sexist many times before on this show, I just thought if you were preaching that sermon, I want to go to that church every Sunday.
Mo, I appreciate that, but we would have no congregants, sir. All the women would leave.
Oh,
I mean,
And they
you
would
know,
take their husbands with them. They don't want them to get sullied.
you'd have the single guys.
I get it. I get it, man. I understand that it ain't that message ain't for everybody. Or
I
as
do a
I've
church
heard
one.
some pastors say, you know, it's tight, but it's right. It's tight, but it's right.
But I'm telling you, that is stepping on way too many women's toes, bro.
Shit that should never be said in church.
Because I mean, honestly,
Hey, bro, I just need somebody. I need a pastor to say it's tight, but it's right, and then I just need somebody in the audience to be like, "Hey, pause, my G, pause, bro.
I don't
You
need
wildin',
I don't
bro.
need a,
That's crazy work."
I don't
Hey,
need
man,
a
New York
preacher to say
people
that,
when they
'cause
be
I'm gonna
saying
walk
that
out.
stuff, man, I'm just like, what? It's
I'm just
crazy
saying-
work.
I'm just saying, man. It's just you can't. I mean, pastors don't even have the nerve to preach what's actually in the Bible about female flaws. They spend very little time, if any, talking about the flaws that women have. And you know how I know they're flaws? Because if God goes out of his way to put something in print through whoever, generally what he's saying is, you are so bad at this that I'm letting you know not to do it. So preachers in general don't have the stones to say that type of thing any time of the year.
Well, they do it one Sunday.
What
There's
Sunday
one
is that?
Sunday that they do it, and that's on Father's Day.
Well, I can tell you don't go to church.
I mean, the last Father's Day I went to church, it was about fathers, and the preacher in particular was pretty much like, you know, ladies, we need to make sure we take care of our fathers and stuff like that. And you know, he was kind of good. It was getting a little preachy there. About,
I'm just saying,
what else did he say?
saying take
He
it,
said was
saying
soft.
take care of fathers is not really
hey, that's the closest you don't get there.
okay. And
Well, that proves my point.
exactly.
Oh,
He
I
was a
wouldn't
coward.
disagree with you.
He walked out. He wanted to go down a path he didn't have the strength to walk, and that's what I'm saying to you. Because comparatively speaking, especially if you have a pastor that has daddy issues, which makes them really, really close to their mom, they will let men have it every Sunday, sir. Every Sunday, for whatever reason. they will give women kudos for buying a house, and these are the same women that are supposed to be our equals, but we don't give a pat on the back for that. That's something we're supposed to do. Y'all getting extra everything. We sitting there starving. Really? No, that's a coward. You don't even preach what's clearly there in the Bible that says, y'all women need to watch out for this. God didn't put it here for no reason. So guess what? You suck at it. So don't suck. And this is the list of things. Boom, 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 boom. Meanwhile, at the rest of the churches in America, they talking about Boaz. Really? That's what we're doing? Oh, that's just something Christian and secular women talk about, which is representative of $100,000 and 6 foot and does everything for me, so I don't have to do anything. That's their guy. But what they don't preach is everything Ruth had to do to make that happen. So I don't really want to hear about that. Pastors in general, to me, with regard to what we're talking about, they're generally, they don't have any heart, man. They don't. Because they know if you say anything too long or at all, those women will take those men and you will have no congregation, sir. Not one. You'll be talking to an empty church until the bank comes and gets the building because you can't afford to pay for it. Just let you know.
Yep. That's a different subject about going to church, though.
Just
We've
saying.
had one of those for.
Just saying.
Oh, man. AG, man, what's on your mind?
Actually, I wanted to do the question of the day. I had some heat.
We're going to have to say that to next week. We got caught up. 6th
Anyway.
anniversary, man. We got caught up in the past.
Apparently
like we always
did. Apparently we did.
Halo.
But anyway,
Halo.
I don't have a whole lot in my mind, but like I said before, at the beginning of the show, I'll say it again. Congratulations, sir. This show competes. It's not like a show that you're doing in a vacuum from a performance standpoint. It really competes because I know, because I don't listen to any music. Everything I listen to, somebody's talking. So I understand what's good or bad or what doesn't keep my attention. This show is a good show. It really is. And it's not, again, we can't miss a piece and be the same. Still be good, but it's not the same. So us three together, great show.
Well, thank you, sir. And I thank y'all for being on it. Because we all make it, Scotty.
Really? So we're doing.
Triangle, Scotty. You know you thought it was funny. You say what you want, AG, but that shit was funny.
You just aged yourself, man.
I was about to say, yeah, because triangle offense is not allowed in
Hold on,
basketball anymore, man.
Like everybody don't know our ass is old.
Well, Mo's not old.
He want to be.
I'm old enough to get that reference.
Scotty.
You're not 50. You're not officially old yet.
I was about to say I'm old enough to get that reference.
You are. You are.
Awesome. What's on your mind, Moby?
Hey man, I haven't done this year, so I'm gonna try to keep this one brief. But yeah, man, like parents, we gotta do better. At the rec football games, man, we gotta do better.
Yes.
So hey,
Tears
look,
of the
man,
Gridiron.
I haven't talked much about this season, and it's not just because our team isn't very good, because the team I'm coaching is not very good, and we ain't got that many kids. And I mean, look, we got a lot of things working against us as a program, but one thing that shouldn't be working against us are our parents, and it's not all the parents. And honestly, some of the parents are justified in their feelings that they have towards what's going on, because I don't feel as coaches we have done a good job coaching, because we have one person that wants to do everything and he's ego coaching, and I ain't got it in me to really dispute somebody else's ego when I didn't even really want to be coaching full time this year. I kind of wanted to just be in the background, and that didn't happen. So this week we played the number one team in pretty much the league. And I know they're the number one team in the league, not just because of their record, but because I've coached against them probably now 4 years. I coached against them when they were at the lower level, and they were the biggest team in size. And the year before that, they were the biggest team in size. And now them niggas look like grown-ass motherfucking men. And their average defensive lineman was probably about 30 pounds heavier than me. And I am not exaggerating. This is not an exaggeration. This is not me just, trying to frame a picture to say that, nah, they had at least 3 defensive linemen that were 250 or better. And one of those guys picked up a fumble and outran our wide receivers. So I put that in perspective to let you know I didn't feel good going into the game because I knew, well, we ain't got a lot of talent, and they are huge. They're not the most skilled players, but I mean, it don't really matter when the motherfuckers is just that big. So as we're down like 34-0 in the second quarter, I'm not really that upset at our players for just, not being as good and being like 2 years younger, because our team is very young for this age group. And I mean, they had about 8 kids who were in high school playing, and we got 7th graders out here. So yeah, it was a little bit unfair if you're looking at it from a talent perspective. But we had a kid gets a handoff, and I know what happened. We all saw what happened. He made a business decision. He got the ball. He realized, hey, man, ain't nobody on our offensive line going to block any of these motherfuckers. So the thing that I probably should do is get rid of this ball. So he fumbles. Now, he didn't get hit. He just fumbled. So it looked really bad because it looked like he got the ball and just said, fuck it, and like rolled the ball away from himself. So coaches start yelling at him. Is it fair to yell at this kid who made a business decision? Yes and no. I mean, I'm yelling at him to like pick his head up and not look sad, don't start crying. And other people are yelling at him that he sucks and he's soft. So his mom on the sideline says, come on, we're leaving. It's the second quarter.
And this happened during the game.
This happened, and the kid don't want to leave. And he's really a good kid. Like, not just a good kid. I think he's going to be a good football player. He just kind of panicked. That's all that happened. Like, and mama is like yelling, saying that we ain't coaching them, and the only reason they're losing is because the coaches don't know what they're doing. That's where the bitch lost me, because I'm just like, do you not see these fucking NFL players on the other sideline with our Pop Warner kids? That it look, man. You can be mad at the coaches for yelling at him, because I do think there's some justification there because they yell at him a lot for no reason, and I think you got to earn trust from a kid to just start yelling at him, which is why I don't yell at a lot of kids. But I'm like, when you start saying wild shit like that, it's like, all right, baby, like, I get it. Your kid could do no wrong, but let's not be disingenuous about what's happening here. We're getting ass raped by a team that's way better than us. That's what's happening right now, all right? Like, we could have Bill Belichick. We could have every Hall of Fame coach known to man, and they would look at us and go, hey, you know what you really need? Some players. that would really help. What would really help us win this game is athletes. Do you got any of those? And I would say, nah, man, we fresh out of them right now. But if you come back in a few years, these motherfuckers might be that. They be like, that's not going to help us today. So it looks like we just going to have to bend over and take it. Because that's pretty much what we did in this game. We just, man, sometimes, man, parents, you just got to realize, man, your kid needs to take an L early on in life. The problem with these adults is that they don't take L's until they become adults. And now they're too mentally fragile to fucking deal with the loss. And that's when they start doing dumb shit like shoot up a motherfucking building and shit. Because they ain't never learned that taking an L is just temporary. Like AG, you took an L early on in your life at something. We all did.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, at 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, it sucks to take them L's. But those L's are important because as an adult, when shit don't work out in my favor, I don't start crying and bitching and moaning and complaining. I go, oh man, I took an L. I got to do better next time. Or, hey, I can't win at this game. I better do something else. Like we joke about it as ex-football players. I've seen so many basketball players made on a football field. It happens. Motherfucker gets hit and you look at him and you just go, oh, that motherfucker took an L in the field and he realized I better find a new hobby. This ain't for me. And honestly, that's what rec foot, like at this age, I'm coaching a lot of middle school kids and I'm like, yo, this age is important. These kids need to realize, hey man, I either gotta love doing this shit or I need to stop doing this shit because you can get hurt. That is an important lesson. We don't teach kids that enough. Like, yo, I'm not saying you got to be a quitter. I'm simply saying football is a choice. And if you're not making that choice, if you out there playing football because like somebody's making this choice for you, first of all, shame on that person. Because I wouldn't put somebody in something that can risk their life and they don't even want to do the shit. Second of all, if you out here thinking that playing football is the same as it is on Madden, which is what a lot of these kids think, I mean, look, this is the time to learn it. Let's learn it now when you can just say, hey, maybe football ain't my game. And shame on some of the old school coaches who say things to kids who don't want to play football like you soft, you weak. It's like, nah, maybe you're just smart. Because like I gotta be honest, man. Playing football ain't the smartest choice. And this is somebody who did it. Like I'm just like, yo, you gotta love this shit because like it ain't there's no physical benefits to playing football. Like there's just nothing, there's no doctor that's gonna be like, you know what really would cure that? A concussion. Football? Yeah, just go ahead, bang your head up against another grown ass man. That'll fix it. So like you need to love it. But to that mom who says that we should coach your kid to have talent and be bigger and better. Yeah, we should do better, but we ain't got nothing to do with them chromosomes, baby. Like that's look, man. When it comes to football, people are always saying dogs. You know, so I need a dog. Here's the thing about a dog. You can train a dog. You can teach a dog. You can feed a dog. You can't make a dog. Like I don't know the formula to make a dog other than, you know, two dogs procreating. So it sounds like the only dog some of these kids got are little bitch ass parents. I mean, and yes, it's a bitch, but that ain't the type of dog we looking for. So parents, I'm just asking you to be a little bit more self-aware on the sidelines. Like, I wasn't mad at her for being mad at some of the coaches for yelling because they had every right. she had every right to be mad at some of them coaches, because I'm just like, hey, some of these motherfuckers don't need to say shit, because I don't believe that you know enough about football to actually even add to the conversation. But mama, you can't pull your kid in the middle of the game and say we leaving. Like me and another coach talked to her and convinced her to let him stay, and he ended up playing a little bit better towards the, and I'm just like, but mama, you can't do that. And that's to all these ladies who saying men ain't shit, but you out here raising these bitches. And I'm gonna say that, and I'm not saying he is one, but what I'm saying is that is the type of parenting that creates those. Because you're teaching him that he doesn't have to take accountability, that nothing he does is his fault, that it can't possibly be that he just isn't good enough at the moment.
It's always somebody else's fault.
Yeah, I'm just curious to all of these women who say men ain't shit these days. Are you raising the type of man that you think all these ain't shit niggas should be? I'm just saying, like is for all the women who say these niggas ain't shit, and you out here raising sons, are you raising the nigga that you would want to date? Now, based on y'all liking the, wear matching outfits and taking them to the prom and shit, maybe. But to me, it feels like a lot of them are just adding to the population of ain't shit niggas. And that's what's on my mind, man. Like, we got to do better, man. We got to do better.
Thank you.
But notice, I started with saying, us coaches, we did not do a good job coaching this year. I'll be the first to say that. We did not do a good job coaching these kids. However, there won't shit that we could have done to coach these kids Saturday, man.
These kids are bigger than me. What do you want me to teach them?
I'm like, mama, I don't know if I want to play against them kids right now. Like, if you gave me equipment right now and said go do it, I'd be like, nah, I think I'm good.
Decision.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Oh my God. So 6 years. I'm incredibly humbled and happy. Got the team here. We're doing big things. But we appreciate everybody who listens to us, whether you listen to us live or you listen to us when we put the episodes out. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Audible, wherever you get your podcasts, we there. So, we appreciate that. Hey, 6 days. Let's go one more, baby. Lucky number 7 next year. So, I'm extremely humbled by the fact that this episode is happening 6 years later. Hey, all I got to say is thank you to everyone involved. Whether you just put a post out or whether you told somebody or whether you just accidentally found our shit and you decide you want to be part of the crew. We appreciate it. Hey, at the beginning, it was one way, and now we have evolved to something completely different. And you know what? We're gonna keep evolving because when you're not involved, when you don't evolve, you become stagnant. And we're not ready for stagnant. We're gonna evolve, and we're gonna continue to do better, and we're gonna continue to give you our 100% unadulterated view of how our world is. You may agree, you may disagree, but the one thing is going to happen is we're going to give it to you the way we see it, the way straight it is, and that's all that we've ever wanted to do. So, thank you, Moby. Thank you, AG. 6 years in the tank. Next year is lucky number 7. So, so next week Lucky number 7 starts. I'm excited. Actually, no. Number 6. Whatever. I don't know. I'll count. So it is what it is. But a new season starts next week. Hey, we'll keep doing it for you. And we're going to actually talk about what we're going to talk about this week. We got caught up in stuff. But you know, if you listen to this show, that's kind of what happens. And that's what makes us one of the definitely one of the you never know what's going to happen here. Hell, we don't know half the shit that's going to happen here, which makes it awesome all the way around. So thank you again for listening. Just like every time, hey, tell a friend, tell an enemy, just tell somebody about us. We do this every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, until we feel like getting up off the air. If you are unable to listen to us live, please check us out on the podcast. Check us out, like I said, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Audible. So if you driving, you can listen to us in your car, whatever. We ain't on books on tape yet, but we might look at it. So, hey, check us out. Please. Once again, thank you again. 6 down. Let's go. Let's start number 6. We going. So, with that being said, as always, peace, love, hair grease, soul, and deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW Podcast, at Nugman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Nugman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5 Minute Warning.